皆さんご安全に。やまけいです。ゲーム実況 NBA2K19 マイキャリア続きをやっていきましょう。次の試合 NBA のオールスターの試合ですね。勝たなきゃいけない。とにかくチームのためにプレイ、かつ点数も欲しいですね。さっきの試合4点6点4点か4点だ。リバウンドが5つぐらいか。スクリーンがまあまあ評価されたみたいな。
A little late for the sound check on the PA system.
That's no sound check.
Wow, son, it's James Harden!
Hey, cool it, Wayne. Look, we need to play these guys, you know? There's no difference between them and the Jets.
我们可是要跟这些家伙比赛的，他们跟喷气机队的球员没什么差别。
Cool it? Look, just act like you've been here before.
Stephen Curry!
We've never been here before.
つかねえよ。
Hey, Corey! Don't be touching no one.
Hello and welcome everyone.
わー、すごいね。
With Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, we have a very special presentation of the NBA All-Star Global Tour as the NBA stars play an exhibition match against the Shanghai Bears.
Boy, you can't be anything but in awe of this roster the NBA has put forth. Listen to these names: Curry, LeBron, Harden, Harris. One of the best teams the world has ever seen.
And we hear all the time about super teams.
Well,
this is what a super team looks like.
This should be a fun game for the fans of Chinese basketball, the NBA, and everyone alike.
Wow. そりゃこうなるよね。うおー、アデトクンポや。AD。おー。レブロン。こんなチームに勝てるんか。一人抑えても他の人にやられるだろう。
It'll be the stars off the tip. And I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all the hard work that's been put in to make this exhibition game a reality. Clark, a wonderful event for everyone involved.
It's been a blast for me coming out to China for this tour. I don't know about you guys, but I've loved it. I think everybody can agree it's been a success. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the NBA look to make this a tradition like no other.
Now here's Ewing. Pulls it from the elbow. And off the glass. That one's good.
Nice mechanics on the shot. AI cashes in from mid-range.
まず2点取ったぞ。
Inside. And he could not get that one to go.
Foulかい。
And he'll go to the line for two. It goes on AI. That free throw, no good.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Good on the
次
second.
からあんまり飛ばんようにしよう。ファウル取られて。ファウルアウトしたら最
A lot
悪
of
や。
groups came together for this NBA Stars exhibition. It's all about establishing a bigger connection to China.
Yeah, and it's no secret. China loves the NBA, and the NBA makes sure to reciprocate
nice shot.
events like this one. It's a two-way street and really great for the game overall.
Boy, I tell you, he's excellent at using whatever screen comes his way. I mean, Wei Lee just needs a little crease of daylight, and he's good.
Ewing with the block.
OK。
G with the ball. AI, the screen. G. Chen with room to shoot.
Nice.
Yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Tell you what, the mid-range game of G. Chen, impressive. Oh, he's got a nice-looking stroke. And, you know, when you see Curry out in an exhibition like this, you can't help but think about how he has completely changed the way players think about offense. I mean, kids all over the world are trying to emulate his play style, which is ball handling mastery and shot making extraordinaire.
Now here's G. Great D that time from James.
今のリバウンド取りたかったな。
Despite that miss, they've had a solid start.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
An unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to just wait for someone to break free.
Well, you can't come to China and not talk about the biggest connection the country has with the NBA.
Mike.
And, of course, Clark,
Nice
that
pass.
is the great Yao Ming.
And, you know, there have been a number of players that have played here in the Chinese League and the NBA, but Yao Ming undoubtedly helped build the bridge between China and the U.S. in terms of pro basketball. A great ambassador for the sport.
Now here is Davis. 2 points, and goes.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Outside, Gung.
上動け、上動け。そっちに行くんかい。
5 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second
これか。
The NBA stars in the lead. Well, a chance to see Porzingis here, recovered from his injury, and we can only hope that he's at full strength from here on out.
Yeah, playing in a game like this, getting some light reps in, I think that's a good step. You just want him to be on the court as much as possible for the NBA season, as he is one of the most exciting players in our league.
Now, here's Meng. Pass to AI. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The way he responded, you can tell AI is used to getting knocked around. It didn't faze him at all. And, you know, the level of play we've seen from Harden guys the last few seasons, absolutely incredible. I mean, arguably should have won the NBA MVP awards multiple times, but he won it last season with another incredible year.
Stars with the rebound.
遅かったか。
Harden left side. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
How about the work ethic there?
リバウンド取られるの。
He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
The screen from Ewing. Ming up top. Pass to Meng. Just 5 on the clock. The screen from Ewing. Off the pick. They get it back. And that one.
What's up?
Boy, and the fans here tonight have been fantastic. A full house coming out to see a lot of global icons.
And with players like LeBron, Curry, and Harden, they are huge names worldwide. And for many here in China, this is the only chance to see them in person. Nearly impossible trying to guard.
Okay.
He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game.
And he sinks the second. And here are the Bears now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Ho Dong. Sheng, the screen from Ewing. Sheng, defended by Towns.
Okay, nice job.
Sheng.
守れよ、守れよ。1本、1本。
George up top. Over Ho Dong. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Stars up 1.
まだ勝てるチャンスあるね。
And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
カリー3打たしたらいけんの。
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Stars,
getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man. Just filing them down. Love the bully ball method. Paying off well. Like any exhibition game, I'm a little reserved in my expectations around the effort that either team will put forth. I mean, the NBA stars will probably liken this to competing in the All-Star game, but I certainly hope they don't play like an All-Star game. Let's play some real basketball out here.
Now a timeout called by the NBA stars. All-Star game effort usually mean relaxed defense, and it should be that way, as this isn't meant to be a competitive atmosphere.
And that tends to be the case for All-Star games.
そう下げられたんか。
We finished one half of
うわ10
basketball.
点
It's
試合の間に
the Stars.
10点差がついとるやないか。
You're only down by 10 at the half. That's good. Keep the pressure.
Hey, don't worry about that. I got plenty of it.
頑張るぞ頑張
I'll
る
be
ぞ
at the bench.
Yo, man, how you been? I looked for your warm-ups. Just missed you.
Likewise. You know, Coach matched us up this half, and
ポジションちゃうやろ多
I'm
分。
all in.
Okay, I feel you. Hey, how about this? A wager. Our flight's later tomorrow afternoon. You free for dinner? Show me around. Whoever scores the least points buys.
All right, bet. Nothing sweeter than a free meal. I'm about to put on a show.
I'm glad to see nothing's changed.
負けたくねえな。点数取りてえなもっと。
You ready?
頑張るよ。
Yeah.
お8点 2リバウンド1ブロックいいね追いつきたい
And thank you for joining us on our NBA All-Star Global Tour. It's the second half of our broadcast between the NBA Stars and the Shanghai Bears.
And the NBA stars did what they do best. But you have to give credit to this Shanghai team now. I mean, they've stayed in it.
And playing in front of their fans has kept the Bears full of energy. You expect the NBA players to turn it on at any point, though.
Another half on the way in what has been a fantastic exhibition so
お
far.
フリースローか 1
On
本1
some
本
levels, it seems almost unfair for any team to have to try to compete against this roster
Oh,
of NBA
1 point.
stars. But
1
tell
本
you
いいよ
what,
玄
you
ちゃん
got to like what you've seen from this Shanghai side. I mean, they know how to work together, and they've got great chemistry.
That one is no good. And as to why the Shanghai Bears were selected to go up against this NBA All-Star group, they are one of the better teams in the Chinese league.
Yeah, you know, I'm still not sure why it wasn't the stars of the Chinese league against the stars from the NBA. Seems like an obvious choice to me, but kudos to the Bears for taking on the challenge.
遅すぎるんよ
You
な
want to see
シ
the
ュートが
epitome of a completely unguardable player? Look up the Greek Freak. I mean, we've seen him take the next step to become a perennial MVP candidate. This guy is special.
ナイス
And
あーナイス
slams it in.
Boy, was it ever. Wei Lee with a beautiful dime there. And you love the fact that he's a pass first, or he's looking to
よし
make
よしよ
that
し8
pass.
点差8
when
点
it's
差
made.
And one thing with Harris, he has shown great leadership skills, guys, since joining the league. Clark, you've said that before.
Well, you know, he was a leader in college, and we saw him immediately step into that same role with the Lakers. Very few players are wired for that, but I think Harris is one of them.
And as you said with Giannis, the improvement he's shown is just a hint of where he can be.
You know, and Giannis is someone who has a chance to be a multiple MVP winner. I mean, when it's all said and done, really there's nothing he can't do on the basketball court. And you just get the feeling it's only a matter of time before he is possibly the best player in the NBA.
遅いんかまだ
1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half. You know, what can you say about Corey Harris? Incredibly talented and has made an impact for the Lakers since day one. He's one of the more complete players you'll ever get to see. I mean, he should be a star in the NBA for a long time. Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Out to AI. Back to G. Passed away. AI, just 4 to shoot. Makes the bucket.
Okay.
Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And you spoke about Harris. The game comes so easy to him.
Yeah, he just simplifies the game, doesn't he? Everything he does on the floor comes just so effortlessly, and that is something you rarely see from a player so early in his career.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his third foul of the game. And the Stars making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The screen from Ewing. Inside, off the screen, and
nice
he lays it up and in.
You got to give G. Child props, major props. He's really good at scoring even under pressure.
勝ちてえ
The
勝ちて
NBA Stars in the lead.
え。止めたいな。
Harris a screen. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Ewing. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
うわらしい
And
な。
the Bears call time here. Both teams will make
10
substitutions.
点差からなかなか縮まらない。ディフェンス
And
1
here
本
are the
止めたい
Bears
な。
now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. AI, lifted by Porzingis. Pass to Hodong. Now AI. It's held by Porzingis.
Just a solid
遅すぎるん
performance
か。
on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board,
Wow.
it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a
Lillard
great
か。
game. I mean, strong
13点差。
performances throughout, and they've really been strong.
俺が入れなか
on
っ
the
たからな。
glass. Yeah, you know, Lillard is so quick and shifty, just impossible to slow him down on the offensive end.
And Lillard just has that knack for taking over a game with his offense. When he is locked in, he is second
Wow.
to none in his ability to score from inside and beyond.
Pass to George. Over to the left wing. Screen by Cousins. Here's Porzingis. Cousins. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you know, one thing I like about Cousins,
いやいやいや。
big fella's got
ポ
an
ルキンギ
edge
ス
to
のフォローに
it.
行ったかな。
Often it works to his advantage.
The screen from Ewing. Fades and shoots.
いや、
No
そん
good
な
on
の
the。shot, a bit long that time.
そんなプレーした覚えないんだけ
It's
ど
almost。as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind
Wow.
of energy in this one.
やばい
It's
な。
hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
AI, the screen. Hodong, guarded by Harden.
あ、ごめんごめんごめん。
Now, here's Hodong. Here's Ewing. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's
これはちょっと厳しいですね。俺が下手すぎる
and
な。
we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
ディフェンス
And
ディ
here
フェ
are
ン
the
ス。
stars.
やばいやばいやばい。
17-point lead, their biggest. Well, Paul George, a great all-around player. Greg, one of the most sought-after players recently, and it's easy to see why with his play.
Yeah, George is one of the best two-way players in the game. And last season, we saw what he could do with his incredible defensive play all season long. Very few in the league can change the game like George can.
5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. And count it. And a chance
Boy.
for one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration level from AI? Good at adjusting his shot through the
やばい、
contact
シュート。
and converting.
The free throw
ああ、
off from
遅いん
Ewing.
か。
And for AI, he was a player, Greg, who was
全部
strong
遅い
in
な。
college, entered the draft, but
やばい。
couldn't find a team to take the risk picking him.
Yeah, and him not getting drafted might have been a case of AI getting misinformation about where he was slated to be
Yeah,
picked.
止めなかったな。
He'll have his chance to show what he can do versus NBA talent here tonight.
Pass to Hodong. AI with it. Poked loose.
うわ、
And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And a big
また
lead
遅
for
すぎ
them
るん
on
か。
both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a
Wow.
big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted
20
their
点
will
か。
and have taken control on the glass.
And the Bears call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
The screen from Ewing. Back to Gung. Pass to G. Makes it
Oh,
off the
nice.
glass.
Really good to see Gung Chan making passes like that. He really is a team-first guy. And, you know, it's a great treat to see
De Bruyne.
LeBron James here in this exhibition. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars to ever play and going stronger than ever at this late stage in his career. Right now, it's hard to argue that he
簡
isn't
単に抜かれた
the
な。
face of basketball.
Outside way. Up top Ewing.
Oh, マジか。
That shot
Okay.
is just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting
タイミング最高。よっしゃ。
AI putting in work on his interior game. He's actually looking more and more confident from there. And, you know, of course, Corey Harris was drafted by the Lakers not long ago. I mean, he quickly developed into a star for him.
Yeah, the Lakers identified very
Wow,
early
good
on
shoot.
that Harris was a player to build around. And they hit gold with him in that draft. Give credit to the front office for finding their guy and then just going
タイム
after
アウトか。
And the Bears call time here.
Ah. 結構点は取ってると思うんやけどね。14点だから。うわー。それでも点差は
Around 3 minutes gone here in
約
the
20
fourth
点
quarter.
か。
Outside Curry. Bailey with the rebound.
You know, guys, if you talk to fans of the Chinese league, they'll tell you that Wei is one of the better players. I mean, he's smart, and he's a guy who can do a lot of damage at the offensive end.
G. Pass to Ewing. Davis with the block.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? No,
ブロックされた。
not on my watch.
ブロックされた。
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Curry, covered by G, and it's good, 2 points.
Wow, Mike.
And as you said, Wei, one of the better players in the Chinese league.
And you can tell that a lot of fans are hoping Wei can hold his own against these NBA stars. It would mean a great deal for just how far the league here in China has come.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry, launches it. The offensive rebound, and no good.
うわ
And one of the standout
ボック
players
スアウ
to
ト
keep
し
an
たの
eye
に
on
な。
for this Shanghai team is Wei Li. Very talented guard. And he could draw some interest from NBA teams.
Here's the hook. Bank shot.
うわー、
No
ダ
good.
メか。遅すぎるんか、また。
It's Davis on the wing. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Just such a
簡単に
well-rounded
抜かれちゃう
offensive
な。
player. He's got a little bit of
どうす
everything.
りゃいいんだろう。
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Gung. AI outside, tries to snap the cold streak. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Tell you what, guys, there's no replacement no substitute for passion, and G plays with that.
シュート入らん
Excellent
な。
timing when getting after the offensive glass.
Well, it seemed inevitable that the NBA stars
わあ、
handle their business
終わって
and
み
they
れば
didn't
20点
disappoint
差。
as they come out on top over Shanghai.
Credit to the Shanghai team, guys, for making. When you go up against the best of the best, there's not a lot you can do, even in an exhibition game.
There's just no way possible to slow down a roster like this. Not with LeBron, Curry, Harris, and the others being unguardable. I don't think there's another group on the planet that could compete with this roster.
Well, that'll do it for us. We hope you've enjoyed this star-studded affair and what has been a great night for basketball across the globe.
お、なんかいっぱい入ったな。
Greg Anthony. I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time.
You really did your thing tonight.
Yo, AI.
Good job. Yo, Corey.
I gotta admit, we didn't expect it, but you guys got a lot of real talent on this team across the board.
Hey, I told you I was gonna put on a show, huh?
Hey, Shanghai's a real good spot for you to land, man. The details, I was almost there. It's close.
勝ったことになってんのかもしかして。
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just encouragement. I didn't mean it.
Man, I played my guts out there tonight, man. I earned. Man, I knew that you would do this. Every single time, it's like you can't even let me have one, can you? You can... Hey, Zane, come.
Listen. Okay, you got me. Okay, fair enough.
Zane.
No one likes to be showing up.
退后，我们稍后会在记者会时回答各位的问题。退后好吗？谢谢。
It's your time. Hey, you need me to stick around, handle some of these guys for you? I'll give you your due.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Zane, this is Corey.
What's up, man?
You know, hey, let them know we'll take some questions together. Zane will make sure you don't make a fool of yourself.
Must pay well.
Not enough.
Okay, let's get started, huh?
现在开放问题。
What's the first question?